Over on Channel 2, Cooper's Crossing is in danger as a brush fire threatens. Meanwhile, Dr. Callahan and Liz can't be reached on the radios, and rumours fly in on the Flying Doctors at 9 p.m. But first, it's the Thamesmen.
If you were any animal, what would you be? Like, can you impersonate an animal?
You
think I can do a tortoise? Because every time we go like this, I feel like...
I seem to recall there was a moment that you impersonated an eagle. Do you remember that? And I think I might still have the video clip. In fact,
no.
Here is the eagle. Aha! You shouldn't have asked that question.
I can't. I wish I hadn't done that, probably, because I can't see the clip until you put it in. But I'm sure it's a magnificent eagle. It was not a bald eagle.
It was not bald at all.
No. A really hairy eagle catching a beautiful fish in the sunset.
It was just like that. In fact, you'll see. It was just like that.
Well, I'm sure he's embarrassed me. So, hello, everyone. My name's Alex. I am a Thamesman.
And an eagle. And I'm George. And I'm in Los Angeles. And, yeah.
And what animal would you be then if I'm an eagle? Should I just give you one?
Yeah, go on.
An animal.
I was.
You are a...
You can be rude now, aren't you?
No, I'm not. A honey badger.
That's actually quite cool because they're vicious bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, but they also stink and they're hairy.
Pretty much, let's face it, all animals are hairy, aren't they?
No. Worms.
Not really. Is that an animal? Yeah, I suppose it's an animal. But
snake. Never trust anything without shoulders, as my grandmother says.
What? Did she have a run-in with a shoulderless something?
No, but if you think about it, things without shoulders are normally dangerous.
Whales?
They have. Do whales have shoulders?
Well,
they just kind of smoke back a bit like that.
They have no shoulders because they haven't got arms. You need.
Well, they're dangerous. They ate Noah.
No, that's a biblical myth. And then he spat him out again.
Oh my God! You saying the Bible isn't real?
Well, I think the bit about
you saying that an illiterate fisherman who died 500 years before the book was written, it was not real.
Well, I don't think he wrote the story of Jonah and whoever got eaten by a whale. Was it? Who was it? Jonah or whoever? Well, I don't know whoever it was, but yeah.
I don't know. That a good name for a band, Jonah and the Whale.
I bet there was a band called Jonah and the Whale, wasn't there? That sounds like a band name somewhere, doesn't it?
It's better than Strung Out on Jesus on a Cross.
Is that a name of a band?
No. But there is Leather Nun.
Leather Nun. But the one you came up with is probably a Christian rock band. Alternative Christian rock band.
There's something more uplifting, spherical uplift light.
Okay, yeah.
They're always something really up and bright. Christian rock bands are never dark and dangerous, are they?
Well, no, probably not, because that's kind of the opposite of what they're trying to be, isn't it? I would suggest, maybe.
Yeah. And if you were a Christian rock band, what would be your name?
Upwardly Mobile.
Oh. Or it'd be like, or I could be the dark one, like the blood of Christ and Second Coming.
You'd be lucky to be the first coming, really, wouldn't you?
I have trouble with the first coming, but the Second Coming, their second album, it was a bit tricky.
It's always a difficult second album.
They're still waiting for it to come out,
Look, this has gone off. No, okay. Enough.
Welcome, everyone, to Chisel Week. We've been looking forward to this. We just did an amazing track of Chisel back in '78, where it showed a really different side of Chisel. It wasn't so much in-your-face pub rock, was it? It was actually nurtured.
But it was their first album, and so it was like amazingly well formed. That's what I thought. Just like for we had Mossy doing his amazing vocals and guitar. We had Jimmy Barnes coming in and just like nailing it again. It was like from the word go, they looked like they're amazing.
They're like Springbok deer. Bear with me. When they get born, right? When we give birth to like humans, they do fuck all, right? They can't do jack shit. They can't say anything. They shit themselves and they're whatever. Springbok deer, they're born. Within 3 minutes, they're running at full pelt away from a leopard, fully formed.
What? Are you an expert on Springbok deer?
Yes,
obviously more than I am. But
and eagles.
You can imagine though the maternity ward if babies could run like at full speed after like 3 minutes. It'd be chaos. It'd be just like they'd be all over the shop.
Yeah, but bands like U2 were more babyish. They came out with Sunday Bloody Sunday, but Chisel were like a Springbok deer. They were born, they were off, fully formed.
Yeah, I like it. Very clever, sir. Very clever. Okay.
You could tell the level of intelligence between us when we say very clever.
I think it's time we went to the notes, don't you?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
Sorry,
think we have notes from a much more intelligent man, Chris, who's our curator.
I'll read it. So this song is called Rising Sun. There is a house.
Not that one.
Right, okay.
Maybe not.
A Jimmy Barnes. I can't say Jimmy Barnes with that. Jimmy Barnes.
Jimmy Barnes.
Smile at me and I'll smash your teeth in. Jimmy Barnes, you're talking to me or chewing a brick. Either way, you're going to lose your teeth. A Jimmy Barnes rockabilly special from the East album and his first solo writing credit. His future wife, Jane, was visiting her father in Japan when being posted as a diplomatic corps. God, it's a classic story, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was whilst visiting her in Japan that he came across protesters wearing the headband, declaring freedom in Japanese writing that he would wear on the cover of the East album, and which someone explained to him years later was actually upside down.
Yeah, don't argue with Jimmy.
Yeah, he wore it upside down on purpose. Right, let's have a listen to this.
Excellent. All right, I'm looking forward to this one.
All right, so written by Jimmy, Cold Chisel, Rising Sun. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, boom.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She just shoving and paying no attention to me. They may not notice, but a good bad shoe is sweet. I said she gonna ride me to call me up, but check her bags and then she broke my heart. But this man she told me not to keep it in touch.
Woo! That was fun.
Great.
That was a fun track.
Yeah. That was I'll tell you what, if there was a road that was straight down the middle of it, that was great. That was really good. I love a little bit of rockabilly.
Oh, I love a bit of rockabilly. You know, just good times, good fun. That was the same concert we'd seen.
With Bow River.
Yeah, and I think was it Wild Thing was there as well. You know?
No. Wild Thing was on a normal stage, but that round stage was whatever. But that track was absolutely superb. I mean, again, showcase it. I mean, nothing special in the writing, right? It was straight up rockabilly. I mean, you've heard it all the way back from years and years and years and years ago. But God, did they just execute it well? And they just did it with. I mean, they weren't trying to do anything but have a really freaking good time.
Yeah, just have a good time, entertain everyone, make a show. You know, that was, and I love that track. There's so tight.
Showcase it. Again, it's so freaking tight, tighter than a toilet on a submarine. but yeah, I mean, showcase a band again and again. Freaking Mossy, I tell you, you know, the keyboardist he did a quite good solo. I wish he had actually on a Hammond, but there you go.
I think we had
and then. No, I know, but then Mossy went, but then you think, yeah, this is good, and then he went double time. Absolutely great.
Yeah, it was fun. I love that. Now, who was the lady who was dancing in the audience? Was that like the producer's like girlfriend or something like that? Because they did keep coming back to her. She danced well. She looked great, you know. But it was. Did you notice she was? Or maybe I noticed, but.
You are there, Jill. Do you want? Are you looking for her to write in on a postcard?
No, I wondered if she was someone famous. My question really was: is she like some Australian royalty or something like that? And that's why they kept focusing on her.
Yeah, you're going to get a one-way ticket down to Australia.
It's a bit late now. But that was like 19, whatever, you know.
I'm sure she aged well. You know what I mean? She might be your age now. You're going to fly down there. Next time I see you, you're going to be the Thamesmen and lady.
I'll be just like, g'day.
With your rockabilly hat on, I tell you.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you remember the band The Meteors?
Oh, yeah.
I love The Meteors.
Yeah.
I love that whole rockabilly. And I think, because we, back in the, let's say, 80s, we had a big rockabilly surge, or whatever, Stray Cats or whatever. And then we saw a rockabilly band from Australia. I can't remember what they were called.
Oh, the Living End?
Right. So I wonder if rockabilly hit Australia at the same time it hit England with the Meteors and all
might
that stuff.
Yeah. That could have been.
Because we had the Stray Cats who were shite. But there you go. I don't know why they
had their moment, but then they got a bit tight. They got a bit old, like heard it too many times, I think, you know.
Yeah, but it wasn't even their music.
No,
it was someone else's music that they just did, you know, with a little quiff at the front.
Yeah, well,
right?
and double bass.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was superb. I absolutely love that. Didn't try and do anything, but just have a good time. Cold Chisel, you did it again.
Excellent. Well, like, you know, much more Cold Chisel to come, but we do rely on you guys and gals to like and subscribe, please. You know, because we any sort of copyright monies go to the band or the label or God knows where it goes. We don't get it anyway. So we do it for the love and the likes and the subscribes, because it means we can do more.
Yeah. Also, that lady, if you're dancing, if you want to send in a postcard to the Thamesmen at the Thamesmen HQ and tell us where you are now, I'll send my friend over to see you.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, great. All right, good job. All right, what are you? My pimp or something?
I'd rather be a pimp than a gimp.
I tell you the thing about being a pimp is you can wear amazing clothing, like those long coats, you know, with like, all the buttons and everything. You know, I think
you can wear amazing clothing if you're a gimp.
No, you can't.
All right, so on the flip side,
still on the flip side,
you couldn't get out of that suit.